Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you, and today I'm talking about Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. Hits theaters nationwide today. I even got my Kylo Ren t-shirt for such the event. This film is directed by J.J. Abrams, starring Adam Driver, Carrie Fisher, Daisy Ridley, Oscar Isaac, I'm forgetting everybody's name, John Boyega, Billy Lord, and Richard E. Grant. Oh, and Billy D. Williams, baby. Anyhow, this is the conclusion to the third trilogy of the Star Wars saga, and I guess the conclusion of the Skywalker era. Or so they say. Anyhow, I guess I'll just jump into it. I don't need to explain Skywalker, Star Wars. You know what's it about. The whole thing kicks off with there's this ghost transmission of the Emperor, claiming he's still alive, and the final order is about to rise. Kylo Ren finds this Horcrux thing, this Deathly Hallows thing, and there's like only one or two of them, and uses it because like the only way to find where the Emperor is. And makes a deal with the Emperor that he's going to bring him Rey. And yeah, that's all the spoilers I'm going to give you. You know, it's about destroying the Emperor before he can raise his I guess he's still got all of the Imperial cruisers, the Imperial destroyers from the original trilogy, just, you know, buried out there in the snow and the ice. Okay, first off, just compare it to the second film. I think that, you know, there's a lot of problems with the second movie. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it, but I didn't think it was a bad film. I understand a lot of the problems people had. My biggest problem really was how they treated Luke, and didn't like making him a coward, ultimately. And I didn't like Kylo losing his mask. Yeah, sure, the first film was just a rehashing of the original movie, but I was invested in our four new heroes, and I was stoked about the return of Luke Skywalker. The fact that they built the whole first movie up to his return was kind of cool, I thought. And I was really excited for The Last Jedi, and even though, like I said, didn't hate it, I thought it was, it was worse than any of the original trilogy, and I would even put below Phantom Menace, but, my least favorite are the Christensen films. Now, and like when The Last Jedi came out, there was a lot of backlash. Fans didn't like it, and the studio really just made it worse by just, striking back at the fans. People might not like your movie. When you got a big franchise and you're trying to put out one of these every year, maybe not a good idea to be nasty to the people that you want to come back every single year and see every one of these movies. And, that showed in Solo, the box office for it. Now for this film, because eventually when it comes, I'm going to wait till it comes out on DVD, then I'm going to do a whole trilogy thing, look at the Disney trilogy, because ultimately, is it disappointing? Sure. But at the same time, the prequel trilogy was disappointing to me. What I liked about this movie was, John Williams, always amazing. And I guess, it's my understanding, this is it. This is his swan song, which kind of sucks because with all the damage control and all the fanboy whining and the bickering between Disney and the studio, Disney and the fans on Twitter and shit like that, it all got lost. That the maybe film's greatest composer, the greatest film score writer in movie history, swan song, he's taking his bow here. I'm pretty sure I heard that, and that is the case, and if it's not the case, my God, how much longer is he going to do? Is he going to fucking die with a baton in his hand? I liked them going, they kind of fixed Finn. I liked Finn's character arc in this movie, where you have both Rey and Poe are kind of have their own conflictions and self-doubt, and it's really muddying their decisions. Finn is really the rock, the heart of the resistance, of the rebels, and really keeping everybody together. I like what they did with Finn here. I loved the group when they come across the group of other stormtrooper defectors. That was cool. Loved Richard E. Grant in it. I loved Billy D. Williams, particularly Billy D's one scene, the scene where he comes to the rescue. I ain't gonna tell you which one it is because he gets to come to the rescue multiple times. They did right by Lando, and they set up a possible spinoff with Lando and the Stormtrooper deserters. That would be cool. I'm already down for that movie, especially if Billy D. Williams is coming back. What I didn't like about it, I didn't like bringing back the Emperor. There's no point to it. It's just kind of ham-fisted because we needed a villain for this one, and they wanted to have Kylo Ren do the whole, the exact same character arc as Darth Vader. I like that we finally get answers to Rey's past and explanation for a lot of the stuff behind her. A lot of the stuff was just left up in the air in the second movie. Stuff I didn't like. I guess I didn't like the whole ham-fisting. Just, we have to give this backstory to these characters because the whole second movie missed the opportunity they had, the time they had with the characters to, stretch them out or strengthen them out. But it didn't really hurt the film for me because I liked this movie. I'm going to give Star Wars Rise of Skywalker 4 stars. I gotta say, I did not like the title. I did not like the title of that movie. I don't know what else I'd call it. Whatever. Return of the Emperor. Boom. Rise of the Emperor. But I just, I guess they felt, they ended with Return, Revenge, Rise Rise is so done to death. And, I just really didn't like the title. Didn't like the title of the movie. I liked Adam Driver in it. I just liked the movie. It's, it wasn't great. Unlike Last Jedi, I'll most likely see this again when it comes out on DVD. I had a good time. I definitely enjoyed it while it was on. Had some really emotional, some great moments. I thought there was one particular scene where they're riding horses, these like pig horses, better than the rabbit horses, like pig horses, on the outside on the deck of a destroyer, and it just looks so motion capture-y to me. I guess not motion capture. I guess I do. Digital backlight just none of it looked like it had any weight. You know what I mean? McDiarmid was great, even though I don't even know why he was even there. And then the Knights of Ren, I thought they were loyal to Ren, not the Emperor, but, I don't want to give away spoilers. Anyhow, yeah, 4 stars, Rise of Skywalker is a fun movie. It's, the Disney trilogy may have ultimately been a disappointment, but at least it concludes with a fun note. It goes out entertaining, not groaning. Anyhow, hope y'all enjoy this video. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that wonderful stuff. I'm Jake Davis. May the Force be with you.